Welcome back, everyone, to the third week of the NPL Season 3. We are versing the South Side Scrafties. This is Gabe's team. He probably, out of everyone who is playing right now in the league, he probably knows the most about the current meta. So that kind of made me a little nervous, but again, I'm just going into this whole season just like, whatever, man. Just kind of going with the flow. And so he brought a rain team, actually, and it's the exact team I prepped for, so that made me incredibly confident. And so I was like just feeling really good going into this match. So match will start. I'm actually going to lead with Jimmy Jew, my Helioisk, predicting either the Pelipper to set up rain or something else, and I could just Volt Switch. And as I said, he goes in with the Pelipper. And so Volt Switch actually straight up kills Pelipper, because you know that 4 times effective. Jimmy Jew's just amazing. And he switches out, which is totally fine because again, I take initiative, and I knew it was going to be Magirma because I used the battle code from his match with Butters, the coach of the Seattle Cincenos, and he was kind of like playing the same way, like the whatever the battle code that opponent, whatever, however that works. Anyway, I go back into Stella because bulky as hell. Knew I could take anything that goes my way, and so I'm trying right now to see if he specs or life orbed or not. So I use protect to avoid taking damage, and he uses the Volt Switch. He wasn't life orbed, or else recoil would have happened. Leech Seed on this Eradicate, which is what, and then like these next couple turns are kind of just like trying to like stall out his team to see like what his team has, because like Stella's in here and Stella just practically walls his whole team, which is again a real bummer for him, but it was awesome for me. So again, just I'm gaining up because that leftovers, that Leech Seed recovery, and then using Protect after that Volt Switch, like I'm almost back at full health, and Stella is a very pivotal member of this match. I gotta move this counter out of the way so I can like see what turns. And I think he's just like going for crunch. He missed a crunch, like right here, and then I use Heavy Slam, and it brings him down to like nothing. Like he barely lives this. Oh no, maybe it was, I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. Anyway, I'm back at full health. Full health Stella, yo. Or Celestial. Oh, Leech Seed's what brought him down. And so he decides to, return him. And I believe he's going to send out Pelipper again to get that rain back up, because Kingdra on that rain, and what's his face? Oh, no, he doesn't go into Pelipper. What's his other one? Oh, Greninja, because he has Ash Greninja, which is so OP, by the way. So again, uses Volt Switch, takes down about a third, maybe a little more than a third, then goes back, and I think I'm just doing a Heavy Slam again, or I was Leech Seeding. I don't remember, one of the two. What are you doing, man? Come on, yeah, Leech Seed. It's fine, getting some health back. Again, this set's just so good. I mean, Celestial's just he's really good, just really good. Like there's like that automized set. Definitely enjoy it. I'm glad I got a hold of it because it's like resists almost everything. And it like again like Celestial alone like completely walls his team. Like if there wasn't rain in effect right now, because I had Flamethrower on there for Magirma. I would have been able to kill it, but the rain again, kind of nerfed that whole thing. But again, and then Stella gets a kill actually, so my wall gets a kill, and then I get the special D boost, which I should have stayed in, but I switch out a couple turns later because there was a reason why. I don't remember. But anyway, he comes in with Scoliope, and this thing is the only thing that actually scared me, because I knew it was going to be a Swords Dancing set. And he has speed boost, so that's insane. That it's literally insane. And then Heavy Slam I don't even think does half. Oh no, it did more than half. So it was like kind of a high roll. mid-high roll I needed. And, you know, he speed boosts, and then a mega, does he do mega horn? No, I totally forgot he got rock slide. And I was like, oh shit, like +2 rock slide, I'm not gonna live this. And I'm gonna get flinched. I don't get flinched. And heavy slam after life orb recoil totally kills. So Stella actually picks up 2 kills, which is incredible. You beautiful fat thing. I don't even know what you look like. You look like celery sticks, cross with like bamboo with like a dress, like a celery stick that wants to wear a dress is what you look like. And so this thing came out, and this thing, you know, I was trying again to scout out if it was specs or orb or life orb, and I always just assume that it's like the one that does more damage, so which would be the choice specs, obviously. And you know, protect, he switches, so that makes me think he's choiced. He ends up not being choiced, but he ends up going out into Pelipper to get, you know, that rain up, because Hydro Pump, I totally forgot, is, I believe it's 100% accurate in the rain, which totally blows. But, you know, this, I felt like this was a perfect time to send out Jimmy Jew, because he's going to either use Hydro Pump or Scald or whatever, and I'm running Water Absorb on Jimmy Jew, which is, excuse me, woo. Woo, which, you know, is an incredible combo. So I Volt Switch, thinking he would go into the Magirma, and this is when I forgot that Hydro Pump is like 100% accurate, and then it gets boosted in the rain. So he Hydro Pumps and completely destroys my Tapu Lele, which, you know, is fine because Tapu Lele was like just a wall breaker per se. I didn't really need her to just come in and wreck stuff. Jimmy Jew was the one I needed to stay, and again, him coming back in made me think choiced, because that was, I mean, it one shot at it. Thunderbolt, and then here, right here, I used Thunderbolt, and I was like, oh, I'll use Thunderbolt again. I might kill. Decided not to because I needed Jimmy Jew, and I'm Choice Scar, so I couldn't Volt Switch out. So I switch out into Stella, who I knew could take a Volt Switch fairly well, because as you can see, Gabe is also trying to get initiative here. And then I'm also thinking Greninja has U-turn, so he has maybe like a Volt Turn Rain team going on, which is cool and all. And then also I was scared too, because Stella is super low on HP. And I was trying to get up to a certain HP so Greninja can't kill me, because if Greninja kills me, then he turns into Ash Greninja. And he just becomes ridiculously insane, like ridiculously, insanely, powerfully, blah, 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 blah. A lot of Lees going on. But the rain's gone, which is totally fine. I avoid the Hydro Pump, thank God. Because I was like, you know what, I gotta stay in. Because I was specking in, like, if he wasn't Choice Specs and he was just Life Orb, I think I could have, like, lived it on a low roll, I believe. But anyway, I was able to get off damage with Heavy Slam. It does about a third. Use Protect again. I'm going to keep regaining HP. And he's still... Oh, no. Oh, this is when I found out he's, like, not Choice. He's Life Orb now, because he just used Hydro Pump, which was awesome. And then thinking he's going to go for Hydro Pump again, or, like, he's switching on and off. I believe I switched this turn. Oh, no, he U-turns. So I was just going to go for Heavy Slam. I believe so. I don't remember. Which is just funny, like, kind of watching, you know, so let's do, like, Heavy Slam someone, like, getting up in the air and, like, slamming this bird or something. That would be hilarious. Just hilarious to watch. Heavy Slam, I mean, that does, like, an alright chunk. It's a good chunk. Especially on Pelipper, because Pelipper's a wall. But, like, again, I was right that Greninja had U-turn to switch out, bring that rain back in. This Hydro Pump, straight up, like, does a number. I think I still live on, yeah, I live on, like, 9. I was like, oh, shit. And then, you know, I use Leech Seed. Misses, but whatever. And then I switch into Jimmy Jew because, like, the only thing he has is Hydro Pump, and I resist that. And with Jimmy Jew, like, I'm immune to it. And then I don't think he had anything else that could kill me. I mean, it's Pelipper, come on. And so he goes out into Kingdra, and I switch into my Jimmy Jew. And then I was like, oh, I'll just go for, like, a Thunderbolt or whatever. But no, he used Dragon Pulse, and I was like, ugh, but no, I live, because Jimmy Jew is God. He is legendary. And I get that dry skin. You know, Jimmy Jew's, Jimmy Jew's just so good. Just so good. Switch out, because again, I'm locked into Thunderbolt. I also forgot when he used that Dragon Pulse that he has Swift Swim, so he's like twice as fast, and I'm Choice Scarf, so I'm really glad I won. Well, lived, sorry, not won. Then I go into my Jellicent, because, you know, Water Absorb here. I thought he was going to go for maybe like a Hydro Pump or whatnot. And plus my Mr. Monopoly is super bulky. So I'm just kind of like sitting in here, taking hits. I use Hex because like this might actually kill, because I calced it and it does actually kill. So my walls are getting kills, guys. I believe they got 3 kills of the match. And Mr. Monopoly just kind of like chilling there. He's like eating his leftovers, no big. And then he goes out into Greninja, and then I was looking at my Mons, and the only way for me to win is to let, you know, one of my walls die, which was Greninja, because I didn't want to let Salamence die, because Salamence was like my nuke. I didn't want Infernape to die, because I needed him for, you know, later. He wasn't fast enough against this Ash Greninja, because Ash Greninja is like hella fast. The only one who's faster is Jimmy Jew. And so Jimmy Jew comes in. I use Thunderbolt. He withdraws. He's going into Pelipper to get that rain back up. Oh no, he goes into Magirma. Why did he go into Magirma? I don't know. Why didn't he just go into Pelipper? He'd get that rain up. But anyway, this Thunderbolt kills Magirma, because it was either that or Volt Switch. And if I did Volt Switch, I'd have to lose another Mon. Thunderbolt was just like the best move. Like it OHKO'd everything. Like it OHKO's Pelipper right here. You got your Drizzle. That's fine. Whatever. And so it was good that match that we completely walled Magirma, because Magirma is a powerhouse, but I just feel like I prepped really well for Gabe's team, actually, and I mean, Celestial like completely walled his team. I mean, Jimmy Jew like basically like could destroy all his team. Well, he was a sweeper actually. It's like towards the end, and I just had like nukes to like Salamence and that if need be. But like again, in the rain, like Kingdra, like it's a deadly thing, because like the Kingdra, the Greninja, they're all super fast, and so that was the whole thing. But anyway, good match, Gabe. We are 2-1 now. And we verse Butters next week, the Seattle Cincino, so that's going to be an intense match. Butters and I are both 2-1, actually, so I think we have the highest score in the league right now, both of us. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, whatever. I don't care. Well, I do care a little. But anyway, stay pretty, guys.